Thinking back this past year of my life, I just think about how I had everything perfect. I married the perfect man. I have 3 wonderful boys that are crazy, running around the house all the time, and I was able to stay home and take care of them. I have the best family, best friends. I love my house. I love my church. Everything just seemed to be going really great. Then one day I found a lump. The doctors, after a lot of tests, the doctors told me that it is breast cancer. And then the doctors told me that we would need to do chemo and a double mastectomy and radiation. After starting chemo, the doctors also found out that I have a genetic mutation. It just means that me and my sister both have it, and that we have an increased chance of getting different kinds of cancer. So from that, the doctor had to extend my chemo, adding a different drug that would help with the mutation. Chemo was like the worst thing ever. It was the hardest thing that I've ever had to go through. You go in and you're poked every time, and it's so many chemicals going into you that you don't know. And it made me so sick. The chemo made me really weak. At one point I couldn't even lift my arms to help my sister do her hair, and I had to have a lot of blood transfusions just to get through chemo. I just remember laying on the couch crying to my mother-in-law and my mom, saying, "I don't think I can do this anymore. It's too much." Everything just seemed crazy. My kids would get sick, my husband was sick, I was sick, and I told Preston I feel like I'm Job from the Bible sometimes, that everything's just crazy. And so my cousin actually texted me and told me she thought of Job as well, and so I started to read the book in the Bible, and I was really encouraged by Job because he went through everything horrible. His family, his friends left him, everything, physical, emotional, but his faith to God never changed. He remained faithful to God throughout the whole thing, and God ended up blessing him so much from that. I know that all of this is crazy, and I don't understand why I went through all of it, but I just know that we're choosing to be faithful to God, that He's still in control. Through all of this, we've had so many people come alongside of us and carry us through. We had a friend set up a meal calendar for us and brought meals to our house 3 times a week during chemo. I was so sick, I couldn't make anything, and Preston had to work, and people, my friends from college, church members, came and just brought us dinner. And I remember they stayed and prayed with us even. It just meant so much to us. Just something so small was huge to us. There's just really no way that we could have made it through without everyone. We're so thankful. So now we're so excited that the chemo was really successful. It got rid of all of the cancer. I had surgery to remove everything, and now I'm just recovering from chemo and surgery, and then I just have a few more weeks of radiation, and then I'll have a few more surgeries this summer, and then hopefully we'll be finished at the end of the year with all of this. But thinking back through everything that's happened, I just know that God has been so faithful to us, and He's just shown up in every part of this. And I know that things are hard, and I've been through the hard now, and I know that we've trusted God, and that no matter what you're going through, if it's medical or family or anything, that God is faithful to us, and it's just our job to be faithful to Him.